Hello there and welcome back to Construction Simulator 2022 is what I'm going to call it. This is pretty much a construction sim on its feet. Wow, this is it's quite low all of a sudden. Backspace. There we go. But we're back on the construction sim for yet another Monday. And whatnot. So for everyone watching this, obviously, if you're watching this, I would like to say, hope you had a great holiday. Hope you had a Merry Christmas or whatever holiday you decide to celebrate, even if you don't celebrate a holiday. Hopefully you had a good day yesterday, and hopefully today is just as good. So, whatever it is, whatever you celebrate, even if you don't, merry, happy, whatever. We'll just say that. I'm not diminishing any holidays or anything like that. It's just there's too many that do happen around this time. So, and people celebrate different ones. So, hopefully, you had a good one. All right. Welcome if you're new. We'll just say that right at the end. Just welcome if you're new. Let's hop in. Alrighty. We are back into the game. If you remember last time, we dug out a massive pit for a private marina that we were working on. Don't worry, the person that I play with is here. They're just they went to go get some drinks, so I thought I'd just get started real quick. Don't remember if we bought all the materials or not. We're gonna go over and see. And see our massive pit that we dug that took, what was it, 4.5 hours or something like that to dig? Fucking hell. That was a lot, and it's probably going to take all of this episode to finish this mission. So, does it look like we bought all the materials at all? Okay.
I don't know if we bought them all.
No, we did not.
Because we were
I had to.
excavating for a little bit.
Yeah. So I was just telling them 4.5 hours, I think it was. One
Was it
pit.
only 4.5 hours?
Yeah, it was about 4.5. Because we screwed around for a little bit before we even started the mission. We're just kind of messing around. Alright, let me go over to the materials dealer. There's one. Enter. I love this, by the way, being able to just enter a store from halfway across the map, buy the stuff you need without ever having to go there. It's like you call them up on the phone. Okay, that. Next. Those. I think I got everything. Yep, looks like I did. Delivered that construction site. I'll pay the extra cost, I don't care. That's so much nicer. You have advanced a milestone! Have I now? Yeah, we can finally start putting stuff together. Or putting stuff in things.
Woot woot. And I think we just need these.
I'm going to also pull out the mobile crane as well.
Oh,
Whoops.
boy. I have a Discord channel that's blowing up that I have to mute.
I was just like you. I have, other than the one that, just us circle of friends are on. Other than that one, I have all the other ones muted, including my own. Including my own.
I was, hanging out in Twitch the other day, and I was like, you know what, this guy seems pretty cool. He you know, everyone in the chat seemed, you know, chill enough as it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I joined the Discord, and oh boy, is it cancer. Not in a bad way, but in a like, I am uncomfortable here almost.
Yeah, and it's just like it's pretty hard to do.
There is a lot of open role play. And
Okay.
it gets weird.
I
It's
bet.
just like, I could have been wrong about these people, but they're still nice enough. It's just, what the fuck is going on here?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I'm being careful because I don't know how old any of these people are. I'm not gonna get myself involved in shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. We only have 3 of these. Like, this first part is the only ones that have this at all.
Yep. The rest of it was the other 16 of the other deals, the concrete bits, I think. Okay. Let me look at our. Materials delivery, concrete. Okay, get that as well. Company, vehicle fleet. Yeah, I got myself some drink too. I'm just I drank some before I started to drink myself some Kool-Aid. No, I actually had Dr. Pepper, and well, I guess it's not Dr. Pepper. It's like It's like the knockoff brand.
Mr. Pibb, Dr. Thunder.
Probably the Thunder one. Yeah, something like that. I threw the bottle away already, but I tried that with the type of drink that I usually have mix. That was not the greatest. It's something to mix with, and you can drink it. It's just not. It's not the greatest of tasting. You got that cherry flavor mixed in with the peppermint flavoring. Yeah, that's not the greatest. It's just like I can drink this. I'm gonna drink it because I don't have much of this left anyway. But yeah, that's something I will not be repeating.
Yeah, my thing is, what I drink, I don't mix it. I don't have to mix it. I like, you know, stuff that is pre-mixed normally, like, you know, oh my god, margaritas and whatnot.
A
Now
wall
I
just
have,
appeared.
yeah, I'm gonna start pouring concrete because I know what happens when I try and put those walls anywhere. If there's even anywhere for them to be put.
Supporting legs are blocked. Oh, oops. Move over slightly. Oh yeah, too close to the pit. Yeah, continue.
I was going somewhere.
You were going somewhere with that conversation.
Oh, cherries. So, yeah, what I've been doing as of halfway recent, I'd buy moonshine cherries in a mason jar, and then I'd be putting some of those moonshine cherries in with whatever I'm drinking. So it's not just an entire glass of whatever the fuck I'm drinking, it's a lot of cherry. But none of the moonshine really carries over. I don't know if you've ever had any of that stuff.
Nope.
Or tried any of it at least. I mean, it's a mason jar and it's like, I want to say 25 buckaroos and change for the entire thing, which is kind of, you know, a little pricey for what you get.
Yeah.
I mean, I can get a liter of my desired flavor for 30 bucks. So,
Yeah,
a mason jar or a liter.
and my stuff costs pretty cheap too. Like less
See,
than 20.
I was surprised that when I got it, because I was like, I had to pick up some stuff anyway while I was there, and I was like, oh, I'll just grab 2 of these, I'll bite the bullet, and
Mhm.
when I got up to the counter, it was like, I want to say like $86 or something. I'm sitting there like, wait, what? So I go and I look, and it's like, yeah, no, that's 30, that's 30. Why the fuck have I been buying the 750s, which are like, $26,
Mhm.
when these are like $4 more, and you get a whole
Yeah, you get way more.
25% more.
Hey, can I have that concrete bucket? I can't reach the other one.
Yeah, let me empty it out real quick. Actually, no, I don't have to empty it out.
It's like I can almost reach the other one, but not quite. It's about as far as I can go.
Yeah, I'll set it down right here on the ground.
And there's nothing to do with them wall bits yet, or ceiling bits. Panels. For some reason, it unlocked those panels, but there's nothing to do with them. I picked one up, and it doesn't. There's nowhere to put it. Okay. And I got reason I asked for is because I got walls on this side where I'm at
Yeah.
to pour as
Yeah,
well.
there's 2. I just didn't know where they were at.
So yeah, apparently this. I think that's what the guy said, that this was a private marina that got approved. But somebody's got money.
It could be a club.
Yeah, could be. Still, somebody's got money. How much does this cost?
Lot.
Oh yeah,
A lot.
good news. I got another controller, another
Oh, yeah.
another PowerA controller. Yeah.
Yeah.
A PowerA is pretty good. I'd rather spend $20 than spend 80 and have a controller that will fail in about the same amount of time. Them damn Xbox One controllers that are for PC, like this, the Microsoft brand, those ones they're just terrible. Because the way the cord plugs into the end of it, that fucking port wears out in about a year, which is what the PowerA controllers last.
So I keep mine plugged in unless I, don't plan on using it.
Well, if you
And
use it,
I have yet to wear out the port on mine.
you have a Microsoft brand one.
Yep.
Xbox
It's an
One.
Xbox Microsoft, yeah.
No, it's Xbox One.
Xbox One for Windows.
Yeah.
But it's an older one. I bought it probably back in fucking
How
15.
often do you use it though?
I used to a lot more when we would play The Crew. And when we would
Dude,
play
how many years was that ago?
and Forza.
In Forza, that was almost a year ago now. Fuck, we haven't played Forza in forever.
It's been a hot minute, but at the same time, my computer's a potato at this point. That's why I downloaded a couple games from like 2016, 2015. It's like, hey, look at this game. It's by an indie developer. Surely I can play it, and it's so goddamn unoptimized. My computer's dying and having a stroke.
Yeah, it's always crazy how like the older games sometimes can ruin a newer setup and just not want to work properly, and it seems like the computer's struggling. It's just like, what the hell? What is this? My PC is way newer than this game, and yet this game is making my PC struggle.
I mean, Beam and G. It's gotten so many updates at this point It is. My computer does not like running it at all.
I think BeamNG though, as well as it's very heavily RAM based. The RAM needed for that game just to run it sometimes is pretty damn high. Like back when I had the 16 gigabyte, it would use most of that 16 just normally, just standard run.
Being very careful with these. I want to send as few of them as possible to the moon.
And there's a lot of them to send to the moon. There's 12 on your side and 6 on my side.
Oh, fuck.
I'm guessing this is like the sidewalk bit that you walk on that's right next to the water.
Yeah.
That's what we just poured, was the walls. I wouldn't be surprised if this mission takes us all this episode too. Like the entire time. I would not be surprised.
Stage C, no.
No, I'm talking about the entire.
The rest of it, yeah.
Yeah, the entire mission.
25% of it was digging a fucking hole.
Yeah. That took 4.5 hours. But yeah, I had no idea in this game that when you open the pie menu with the controller, that wherever you point the controller, that's where it sticks on the pie menu for the option. See, my controller was always going left, so it never stuck anywhere. It would constantly switch between them. It had gotten so bad though of recent that sometimes you could like flick the stick a couple times and it would stop going left for a little bit until you touched it. And I was like full on left. There was no. It was like somebody was holding the left stick left the entire time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it gotten so bad. It's just like, okay, yeah, we're done. We're done here. It's like my old Razer Naga mouse, where the left click would work sometimes like it's supposed to, and most of the time not. But it would still work sometimes. But when that finally died, there was no left click at all. It was just like, nope, left click, it doesn't exist. Somebody has ripped out your left click out of your mouse. Good luck. So I replaced it with the cheapy Logitech. The cheapy Logitech from Walmart. The $5 mouse.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's actually a really good one at Walmart. Well, I don't know if it's at our Walmart, but at Walmart in general, I know that there's like a $20 one that's actually surprisingly good.
Yeah. Sadly, this one's not that great. It's okay. It actually works decently well. The only problem is within a few months, not even a few months, within like 2 months, the scroll wheel on this one, it jumps around. When you're trying to scroll down, it scrolls up and down at the same time a lot of the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's just up and down, up and down, up and down. You just got to keep scrolling down until eventually you get to where you want to be. It
Like
takes
the stereo in my pickup. I'm turning it down, it turns it up.
Oh yeah.
It up, it turns it up. I'm turning it down, it turns it up, and then down.
Yeah, the old radio in my pickup was doing that too. I say old radio because it's not in there anymore. I did rip it out because I replaced it, but I have not replaced it yet. I was more concerned with the engine than I was with the stereo working. Which is still unfortunate. Because that fucking Radiator hoses and EGR valve is the main expenses right now that I need to make to be able to make, and just don't have the ability to do so right this moment. Fucking radiator hoses are, I think one of them's like 35 and one of them's 45 or something like that. Just my radiator hoses are so old, and one of them's been soaking in engine oil for the past 5 years or longer, probably, because both the front and main seals had kind of failed. So the engine's been leaking oil for a long time. And when they soak in oil for that long, the rubber gets extremely soft. And if I was to put those back on there, I would probably be replacing them within a year or two. Maybe, at least that's what the one felt, definitely.
Not gonna last any time at all.
Nope, because it was really soft, the rubber. It's like, oh yeah, on a freshly rebuilt engine, blowing out a radiator hose and having in overheating and dying is definitely worth the money I've spent so far. It's just
plus, you know, if you just go back to the old ones and then you get a new one, well, you just have all that, you know, coolant that you just put in that you're gonna make a mess of and lose.
Oh yeah, because that well, not only that, but also because the radiator hoses are so fucking, the inside of them are so coated with nasty fucking shit. Because that's just how that goes. You take off a radiator hose off of a, 15, 20-year-old engine that's been running through that radiator hose for that long. Maybe it eventually just becomes extremely restricted and full of nasty crap. Slimy nastiness.
Can you come over and pick that up? I literally cannot pick up that one. It's in the green and I can't pick it up. I mean, hop in the crane that I'm in. I jumped out of the crane. If you want to get in the flat top,
That's it.
It's right in place.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, I can't pick that one up. It's in the green, but it won't attach for me. So if you could try and attach it in the crane, it's in place. It's just I can't pick it up.
Weird. How about the next one?
There it is.
Weird, huh? This game. I'm sure single player is a lot. I'm sure single player is a lot more stable, but yeah, multiplayer just sometimes just goes, no, I'm not gonna work today.
You know, it may not be a game by that company, but it just works. Or it fucking should.
Yeah.
Not salty at all.
I tell you though, I know a game that's a simulator that I'd really want to play, but I don't want to spend the money. That's fucking expensive, that game.
Which one's that?
Oh, the fuck is the name of it?
I've heard of that, Sim.
It's a good game, right? No, it's a racing game. It's this one, the game itself is it's more of a simulator than a race, or it's more of a simulator than a game itself, a racing sim.
Is it iRacer or?
Yeah, iRacing 2, I think they made one.
Okay.
They made a second one. Yeah, that shit's expensive. Because not only do you have to pay the monthly subscription to play it, you also have to pay for the extremely expensive laser gridded tracks, or laser scan. That's what it's called. Yeah. So what they do is the tracks that are in the game. What they had done was they went and spent a bunch of money to laser scan the tracks so they can have the tracks in the game exactly as they are in real life. The exact full scale track. Perfect as it was when it was scanned. It's like no wonder that fucking game's expensive because they keep going out and laser scanning new tracks, and then they put a few tracks in like a DLC, and then you buy that. Plus, they're constantly upgrading it and whatnot, making the sim better and better and better. And most people that race that game, like I said, I'd love to play it, but I think most people that race that game actually, they even have a sport around that game. I think it was that one where they actually they cover the game or the sim as if it was a real life race. They pay people to go in there and narrate it just like as if it was a real race and all that stuff. It's crazy.
Jeez.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of people play that. They play that. They play that game, and that game is for a lot of people, I think, is probably one of their least expensive stuff they do. Because the more expensive stuff is where they do the full on racing sim chair screens, fucking yeah, the most expensive racing wheel shifter, pedals, and just an entire setup. Of course, they'll. I think a lot of them will still never be as realistic as the one guy I seen. He wasn't playing that game. I think he was playing Forza, but he had an entire car body in his living room, and he put the screens up on the dash. And he had a full setup. He sat in the car seat like you were sitting in that car, and he had the 3 screens, and it was as if you're actually racing in that car. It's fucking insane. Like fucking hell, he took that to the fucking extreme. Although I would like to hop in that, give it a go.
I mean, no kill like overkill, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And then I think the company that made that made the Dirt series, they also did something. They did something kind of similar. It was more of an arcade machine style. If you remember the old arcade racing machines where you sat in almost like a racing seat style with the steering wheel and pedals and stuff. Well, they did that for Dirt 4, but the seat was on hydraulics, and the game was programmed to tell that seat what to do. So when you're racing around, hitting jumps and stuff, the seat would move as you're racing in it. It's like that's also pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It's like something I would like to try, but I'm not going to own it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, maybe, but...
Yeah, that seat kind of reminds...
expensive.
Definitely expensive. Several $1,000s expensive. All to play one game for that one. At least with that other guy's with the car in his living room, he could play other racing games on it. Because it was just a computer, just like a normal computer like you and me, just inside of a car.
Well, you may have seen these floating around, but there's been a few videos of these guys that play ATS, and they've got like an entire semi built.
Oh yeah, yep.
And it's like, that's good for one game and one game only.
Mm-hmm. Some of those actually reminded me of the old. There was an old arcade semi racer that was kind of like a Crazy. I think it's called Crazy Taxi, or what was that one? Where you raced a taxi cab, like extremely fast and crazy. It was really old.
Yeah,
I think it's
Crazy Taxi.
I think that's what it was called. But they had something similar like that, but it was a semi, and you sat in a little cab looking thing with a big old massive steering wheel. It's a kid's arcade game, but it's still pretty cool. Sit inside of that thing. There's these big old massive fucking pedals and steering wheel. Like, what the hell? It's like, these kids are not going to be able to play this. Steering wheel's bigger than they are.
Maybe it was for the adults. The adults would have something to do while the kids are screwing around at the arcade.
Yeah, it was one of those. Can't remember if it was like a Dave and Buster's, or it was a long time ago though. It was one of those restaurant arcade style.
Gotcha, yeah.
Yeah, too many of those don't exist anymore. The video gaming industry is just about ran all those out of business.
Yep.
Especially mobile games.
And I was gonna say, I don't know if you saw it, but there's a new gaming store in town again.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if it's gonna be any form of success, most likely not. But yeah, it's I don't know how much they paid for the building. I know how much they were wanting to get for the building, and it was not worth it.
Oh yeah.
But it was where one of the old gun stores was, on the outskirts of town.
No idea. But alright.
Yeah. Anyway, the guy died, and they were trying to sell the building. It's a tiny little building. Not very big at all, and they were wanting like $500,000 for it.
Fucking
It's
hell.
like, first off, no. Even the location's not that great. The building is shit. And it's like, there's a trailer park right in the backyard of that building, so the people are going to be unhappy if you try to do anything really with it that's going to make noise. And yeah, they're trying to make it into a game room of some sort, and I'm thinking, how?
Whoops.
It's so small.
Like, yeah, the guy that had his in town it didn't last more than a few months. Or something like that. I know it didn't last long, but it's just like, you kind of expect that, though, because when most of your population that you're trying to sell to is pensioner, old people, basically.
Yeah, the population here isn't, what they're looking for.
Yeah. They don't even know what a video game is.
It's got them game boxes.
Yeah, like if they played any video games, it would have been Atari. Probably. Way back in the day. Or their son would have played Atari. And they'd been like, oh, yeah, he's having fun. Unfortunately, I can't help you bring over materials.
Yeah, I have to spin 360 degrees.
I see that. But you got the fast crane on, you're fine. Got it. Meow.
We.
If you're gonna start your own business and you aren't quite sure what to start your business on, look at your demographic.
Yep. I'm gonna say the average age in this town is in the 50s.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely up there. Because most of the people that start hitting their 30s and 40s they're either looking to leave or they've already left.
Yeah.
Uh,
The town offers nothing for them to stick around.
yeah. Which I completely understand. I know why people leave. I've tried leaving 3 times, something like that. Uh-oh, I need the drill.
Hey, you're up.
Got a controller, so I have to use it. Yeah. It's just the unfortunate of us that aren't rich enough to move or are stuck with stuff that leaving would be bad.
You want to leave? Well, here's a dozen reasons why you can't. Number 1, it's expensive.
Yep. Because if you want to go anywhere that isn't here, you're gonna have to travel many hours to do so.
Oh, not true. There's a town like, fucking
Oh.
10, 20 miles away, and there's just as little there as there is here.
No, I'm saying if you want to travel a place that isn't here, that isn't like
Yeah.
here at all, you have to
Yeah.
travel many hours. There's a
I
Christmas
mean,
tree over by the shop yard here.
yep. Yeah, there was one when I logged in the other one up north.
It's a Christmas tree.
Yeah, because 3 hours away is a place you don't want to live.
It's very expensive to live.
Well,
Unless we're
they've
talking
fucked
about.
up a whole lot of shit. Yeah, we're talking about the same place.
Yeah.
They've recently passed some laws that are, highly disagreeable in my opinion, but whatever. If you go 3 hours in the opposite direction of that one, it's just a bit bigger town and there's still nothing to do.
Yeah. And then you also start thinking, do I want to really live in a place that's way more populated than where I currently live?
Yeah, and that's it. It's like, I like the size of the town. I just want something to be able to be done here.
Yeah.
It's like, I like the way this town is to a degree. I just wish there was more to do.
Yeah. And when they try to incorporate more stuff to do, that they don't fucking try to gouge out their own citizens to do so.
What, you didn't want to, pay taxes way more than we already are?
Yeah, which did go through, unfortunately.
That got negated the first time. I don't know if it got passed again.
This last time
was
it
like
did.
5 years ago.
Oh. Well, the one for all the roads and stuff got passed, apparently. Because everybody's taxes just went up for property tax and all that.
I'm excited for that.
Yep, because
I've got money flowing around.
My one family member is already, because he owns property. He's already been complaining about it, how much it went up. It's just like, shit. Annoying.
Yeah.
Just where I need to drill. These two.
Either. Yeah, no, I was talking about the one like 5 years ago.
Oh, this one's even worse. apparently.
Well, no, this one was gonna increase taxes by 2%. Like all taxes by 2%.
I'd say this one's just as bad.
I'm not surprised. There you go. You're welcome. Doing my best to break it for you. Exactly. You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm stuck now.
You're fine. Just wiggle.
I can't. I can't wiggle.
Did that do anything for you?
No. There we go.
See, just break the game a little.
Oh, that's how it's supposed to work, right?
Exactly.
Oh, there we go.
Ugh.
Come on. Up. There we go.
Oh, I did go to the grocery store though, and there's a type of tea that they don't restock very often, because the store doesn't restock it; the supplier restocks it in the store, which is stupid, in my opinion. So I went there and I saw that there was 10 of them, so I took them. It's like, oh, hey, these are here. Not anymore.
Yep. That's how most people play it too. Like when there's something that's been out of stock for a long time, it comes in stock, they buy as many as they can. That's how it goes.
Well, it's like, this thing, this like half gallon of tea is only $3. At this point, it's actually gone up $1. But still, a half gallon of tea that it's the flavor we like. It's plain black tea. It doesn't have any funk to it. Later.
Bye. I wanted to drive back down there again. That's why I did that.
Saw you fucking disappear.
I just wanted to waste my time here for a minute.
Oh, is that one turned into the ground all the way? I don't think it is.
It says it was. Or no, it showed it was. Like I couldn't drill it down any further, but alright.
Yeah, the only reason I was wondering is because it
I
has
see
that
it.
tiny little tail.
Well, I see it on the menu now that it wasn't drilled all the way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna see what happens if we try and pour concrete in it.
Oh no.
Hey, if I break the game, it's okay. They should have thought of this ahead of time.
Yeah, they should have.
They should have taken into the account that, I want to break the game.
Yeah, I don't think
you're
you're
gonna have to.
Yeah. Oh, that's my hook. Oops. Gotta switch modes. Nope. Back a bit further. That should work. There we go.
think yeah, I think that's it all the way. Took it all the way down. I hope. Can I break it now that you're trying to do stuff? Can I fill it with
Yeah, fill it with concrete.
while you're doing stuff?
Maybe put it down a bit.
Oh, maybe
No.
not.
If I disconnect from it. Uh-oh, it won't disconnect now. Oh, there we go. Nope, I'm still in the way. Still spinning. There we go. It automatically spins nowadays.
Well, I'm gonna set this down right here since it's not wanting to fill, and
Yeah, it might have broke it.
oh well, it filled it up a tiny bit for some fucking reason, even after I took it off. But
Maybe it's working now?
I'm gonna grab this one. I always fuck with the after fact, since we can put both of them together. And I'll make sure you're out of the way so I don't break it. But I am going to do that. Step out of the crane for a second, just in case I have to run across the room.
Almost there. I'm stuck. Oh no, I'm really stuck. There we go. Okay. Let me back in. It automatically disconnected and glitched me through. Back this up a bit. Alrighty. decided to take a quick little break. Now go in the crane over here. Fill these with concrete. Looks like they broke the pouring area. Uh-oh. Hmm. Hmm. That's not good.
Booga booga.
Oh yeah?
Booga booga. Not really wanting to fill?
Neither of them.
Well, that one filled just the tiniest bit. I'm
Yeah,
sure you
I
can
see the pour marker for this bucket is underneath it. Which makes no sense.
Here, let me give it another go. Let me see what happens. Because I have an idea that probably will not work.
Might have to go get the concrete
The other
truck.
one.
It's just refusing to fill.
Later.
Oh, if I stand in it.
76%.
Yeah, it started filling as soon as I hopped in. Oh, you got it.
All right, there we go.
I guess that I don't know.
It's in this tiniest little area.
Mm.
So. Good. I was hoping just to bring it back.
Mm-mm. It's not gonna be that easy. Oh. Nope.
77.
There it goes.
There we go.
I think the game fixed itself.
No, I had to put it in a very specific spot. It seemed like.
Got to clear the area. Yep, I figured there would be more.
Yeah.
Because they're building a dock. The hell was that? Oh, sweet. Just trying to get it to where I get in between both of them. Trying to do this first person mode. There's actually quite a lot of view inside this cabin. You see quite a bit of what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's more to say than some of the vehicles in first-person mode. Down she goes. Always like to dig a bit further. Fill up the drill bit. And there's that one.
Perfect.
Gotta back up just a little bit. No, I guess it was forward. I'm still not happy with that. Ah, there we go. It was going down really slowly for some reason. It's like I'm just gonna go really slow. And down she goes. Now, this thing is really easy with a controller. It's probably the only machine in this game that's actually easier with a controller. That's not, see, I guess it's kind of easier. No, this one's just plain and simple easier. No doubt about it. Just because I can control all the stuff I'm doing, I can control it all with the left, or with the two sticks. Other than drive mode. Drive mode, I have to use the bumpers or the triggers, but other than that, it's all stick mode.
Nice. Yeah, I bet it's gonna be basically where you are, the next one.
Yep. That's why I'm trying to line myself up with the other two that are already placed. And then I can just back up for the next set. Ah, delicious Kool-Aid. Yep, there it is. Oh, that one's rolling away. It's getting away. No. the music was all quiet there for a bit, and then as soon as you place the second I started moving, the music just picks up. It's just like, holy shit, it just got epic all of a sudden. I'm just drilling some pipes into some holes. I'm not, you know, not saving the world here.
Yeah.
Not Mission Impossible. Oh god, what a movie set that was. Definitely one of my favorites. Oh, so close. Damn it, game. My drill bit filled up just before it got to the spot where the next one could be placed. Guess I might as well fill up the drill bit anyway. Another. I guess that one's done. It won't let me drill. Yeah, it's at 75%. Makes sense. Oh, I think the camera's gotten messed up. I can now see part of my character model in the first person menu. First person screen. My guy's so happy. Yeah. Exterior. Interior. There we go. That's fixed. It's like I was looking over his shoulder, but like the camera was partially in his neck. Oh,
There we go.
place steel beams. They're on the other side. They're like, got your. Should have said they're at your north side.
Wee.
Oh yeah, those are steel. They got a couple U channels and a couple I beams as well. There's no bolt holes or anything, so we're gonna have to weld these things. Yeah, I seen a documentary on how. I don't know if they perform it nowadays because that documentary is many, many years old. But how they used to work on big, tall buildings and stuff in construction areas.
Yeah.
Yeah, all you have is like this little waist belt harness type deal, and you hook it onto one of the beams, and then you weld the beams together, and then you unhook it. Very carefully walk your way to the next set of beams, hook it again, weld it, unhook, move to the next. It's just like fuck that. I mean, I'm not afraid of heights really, but damn. Oh, my hill. That
Um,
was
um,
that's what me caused.
I'm just gonna pretend that's not happening, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
be over here.
yeah. Just grab it. That's not that you didn't cause that. That was
Okay,
me.
okay, it's calmed down now.
Yeah,
Oh, the thing was, is it was exploding.
yeah. That was actually me that caused that one. The hill. You see this little hill right here? That's where they spawned in.
There we go.
Hey.
Oh, I didn't want to grab this one yet.
No, but you got it unstuck, so that's good. You just hit reset, and it'll drop it if you can't drop it. I guess you want the little ones first, then.
Yeah, it wants the little ones.
Yeah, because I put that hill there, the game freaked him out.
There we go.
So how did my mobile crane end up on the bridge?
Not a clue.
For some reason, it's up on the bridge up here. I went to enter it. They're like, no, we're on the bridge. Like, 'cause it was over here. I can't get those other two beams. They're upside down. I'm gonna reset them.
I can get this one, I think.
That's crane area. Uh-oh. Looks like a Looks like another type of reset's gonna be in order. Because I can't reset them since they're right next to the crane. It wants to disassemble the crane instead.
Let's see if I can grab any of these.
I'm gonna go to the warehouse. I'm gonna go to... Oh. They're not in the world.
Well, I got one of them.
We might have to disassemble the crane quickly. Quickly.
I mean, I can see them.
I can't see the dots. I can see the beams themselves, yeah, I just can't see. I can't grab them. Okay, that dot reappeared. But I can't see it. Or I can't grab it. Yep, I can't get close enough. Sayed.
And I should be able to get this one.
It's just like, nope. I was trying to help. So is the rest of them going to be those floating pads? Or what are they going to do? So I know some marinas are like, they're like floating blocks. That are just kind of loosely attached.
Yep.
Oh, I fell down the hole. Oh, I fell through the map.
Hit her.
And then Wilhelm scream reset. It'll fall down those holes where the concrete got poured. You'll fall through the map completely. Because of my hill there. It's causing all kinds of problems for the game. Game is not happy with that hill there. I don't know what else they expect me to do. I didn't want to fill the other hole with dirt. They should have thought that one out a little bit more when they made the areas that it wanted you to put them. I got the last one. It is really not happy with that at all. It hates that little hill.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was gonna grab that one, and then it got blocked. I have to go down and reset them. Oh, you get it. Get out of the way.
Yeah, if you can move that one that's on the ground.
I'm trying. This is just not one to reset.
I can't, like, see it.
Getting underneath it. Come on, flip over. Yeah. I think. Yep, it's good. There's one more somewhere. We're missing one.
Yeah, it's over here.
Yeah, they really should have thought about the placement of those. Should have put them on the other side of the crane. Who's calling me? Oh. Ignore. I don't know the number. And I
There we
call.
go.
And they call me again. I might actually have to take it. That's weird. That usually an unknown number never calls me twice.
I got called by an unknown number twice the other day.
Yeah, there it is. So you got that done. Just gotta pour these annoying concrete columns.
Yep.
Where'd the crane go?
I had to remove it.
Oh, sad.
Yeah.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 columns as well. Oh no. Oh, there's my concrete bucket. It's on this side. Oh yeah, I did see, or I see now that that spot over there where the crane goes
Yep.
had to be removed. So you're on my left side. Okay. Well, that's way off. Yeah, the pouring marker is broken for these concrete buckets apparently.
Yeah, for these ones it is now.
Just randomly. I wouldn't mind though if they got rid of the side pour in favor of the underneath pour. That'd be way easier to control. Pour it! Come on! I got the stuff going in there. It's really awkward. This music is epic, though. I like it. Soundtrack in this game is, you know, I'd say 5 stars. Trying to get that pour in the right spot. There you go. I think that's the last one. Telling us to clear the whole area. Are we gonna knock down a wall? Let the water flow in? Yep. We knocked down the wall to let the water flow inwards.
Nice.
Are you gonna be able to reach all the way across, or you think we're gonna have to trade?
I got 4 right here next to me.
Because if you could put them to the end of the marina. Wait. Oh, you got 3 on your side. I see. I see. So that looks like the rest of them, probably. They were wanting them all on this side of it. So I wonder what happened to that dirt ramp we had going on. Is that still there? Just in the water?
Maybe.
I think we're missing one.
Nope. I have 1 over by me.
Oh,
I had 4, you had 2, I think.
good. Oh, that's how I can control the camera with the controller rather than using the mouse. If I press in the left stick, I can rotate the cam without using the controls of the machine. Oh, yep, floating blocks. I've got a bunch on my side. Yeah, this definitely would be a mobile crane job. Well, apparently this one doesn't go here.
Well, let me move this just in case it wants me to be somewhere.
What is happening with my camera? Oh, it wants the ones with the non-holes. Okay. I was wondering why I couldn't place this one anywhere. Or why, you know how the stuff slightly highlights to where it wants it? Yeah, it wants all the ones with the non-holes placed down first. And I'm guessing the ones with the holes go over those poles.
Well, I mean, they're the same thing. All 6 of those metal elements. I was just thinking I had to move the crane because it was going to put them somewhere the crane was.
You alright over there?
Bitch. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Maybe try...
Hmm?
I don't know.
What are you
I
talking
don't know
about?
what's going on. Well, all 6 of them have been delivered and placed. But normally it would turn them into something and then those could be placed.
Is there nothing here for you
No.
to pick up
Okay.
with the crane?
Let me,
As I'm picking up stuff and I'm placing it.
Never mind, I'll be back. I was just saying that nothing's fucking happening, man.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. There's several there. There's 2 different panels here, and one of them's got holes or got a hole in it, and the other one doesn't. So that's
I
why.
didn't see that.
Yeah. So this is like you wanted the panel without the hole placed first, and then I want the one with the hole that goes over. The hole goes over the poles that we poured.
Yeah.
That's why I was confused. Like,
in.
all right, I don't know what he's talking about, but. Nether. I guess they still haven't fixed the sinking issues. Haha. Replacing a marina. I'm bad. That's a terrible joke. This game still hasn't fixed those sinking issues of multiplayer. Or the camera issues that freak out sometimes. Sheesh. I'm guessing it wants these placed first, just like the other side. The water is very static all of a sudden.
Alright, finally loaded in.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if I can teleport yet.
Teleport me.
Okay, yeah, I see those now. I was just like, why isn't it doing anything? What are you talking about?
Yep.
Okay, although some shit is still jank. There is a snatch block for a crane all the way over here that is actually all the way over there.
What?
Yeah, this snatch block I'm running into.
You have a
I
snatch block
doubt you can see it.
up and out.
Yeah, dock things.
Yep. It wants these placed down first, the solid ones, and then I want the ones with the holes in it to
That makes sense.
go over the poles. These are the floating block style things I was talking about. Sometimes they have wood. They have wood surface that they put on top of these. Yep, these blocks just float on the water. The hell was that noise? We're crossing our booms. Yeah, looking good. Guess we're done with this one. Gonna be cutscene time.
Well now, this marina has scored us huge bonus points. The people living in this neighborhood have wanted their own yacht club for a long time. And we now have some wealthy allies on our side, which can never hurt.
Yeah, you were definitely right, though. It was a yacht club that has this private marina. Well, I guess we'll have to do something small, huh?
I'm good with whatever. But yeah, probably something small.
Mhm.
Or smaller.
Yeah, definitely not no main contract.
Yes, 4 hours of excavating. Let's do that again.
That was fun. Let's see. Looking at the contracts on the map here. What do we got over here? That's boring. There we go. Job scope high is 353,000. So pretty cheap. Like 353,000 is like nothing anymore. To us. We're used to being paid millions per job. I'm gonna fast travel all the vehicles that we don't need back over to the shop. I'm gonna guess that we might need one mobile crane. Right. Let's travel that over to the single family home. Okay. Single family home. I will go get the dump truck. Go get the materials. Oops. One too many. That. Those two and those two. We have a spot for a crane. We do not. Of course, one spot might become available at some point. You had a few pebbles in your bucket, did you? That's good times.
Really shallow here.
Yeah. See that?
So yeah, I am getting fuck all out of the ground right now.
That's probably why it said bulldozer. we go. Trying to move it away from your. There you go. Oh, your bucket's wedged in your tracks there. I'll move to your other side. Over to where it was already dug. At 69%, nice. I like how I'm sitting inside the dump truck and the dump truck is slowly, like, sliding sideways for no reason. It's like, eh. I'm still too close. Oop. It's alright. There we go. That should be plenty distance. Almost. I think you just gotta tamp down a little dirt in that corner there. Oh. I think I'm sitting on top of it. Oh, no, there's a few spots over there too. What? Oh, it's refilling. Empty that bucket. Or empty the... Hey! Excavate trench. Oh, more excavation. Yeah, I think the music knows when you're inside of a vehicle. Or if you're moving.
Yeah.
Because the game, it's one of those music tracks that gets quiet, but as soon as it starts to sense there's activity there, it cranks it up. It just goes nuts sometimes. That should hopefully work. Yeah, I am slowly sliding. I'm slowly rotating. What? The game is making me slowly rotate. I was straight with the trench. No, why? Game, why am I slowly rotating? Slowly spinning in a circle, apparently. Alrighty. Oh, there's a spot for a crane. That was not there a minute ago. Is it... which one? This one, I think. maybe. Yep. It is definitely that one. Some sewage lines. That's what they look like. Gotta place sewage pipes. Yeah, these are definitely too big to be water lines. I don't remember how. Oh, right. Yeah, there we go. Couldn't remember how to rotate pipes. Rotate your thing that you were holding. Did you leave? You still there?
Nope, I'm just chewing on some cereal and it's loud and crunchy, and I'm just watching you.
Oh, okay. I was just like, man, it got quiet. Yeah, these definitely look like sewage lines. They're definitely big enough. Water lines, that's way too big. Just like these are like 4-inch pipes. 4 to 6-inch pipes. And only sewer lines are usually that big. I know it says cable work, but there ain't no damn cables that are going in pipes this big. Unless they're pipes that hold the cables for the entire neighborhood. Yeah, those are sewage lines, definitely. At least they seem like it anyway. They're pointing upwards. Need venting. Or not venting, hook into the house. That's what it is. Oh, there we go. I can't get back in. Oh, that's right, yeah. That's right. In order to get back in, you have to get in from the front. Nah. That one. Warehouse. That one. You shoot to the construction site.
Yep, they're there.
Huh?
I think I beat you just by a little bit.
I think you did. I was wondering why it just disappeared like that. You did. You beat me by like a second. I was just like, oh, I guess it just placed all of a sudden, and then it was
Nope.
just
Gone.
it's gone. Yeah, definitely that pouring viscosity upgrade definitely pours a much bigger area. With
Oh
the
yeah.
It's definitely quite helpful. Of course, that's in the real world. That's not a skill. That's just a thing of the concrete bucket, if it can pour a bigger area or not. When you open up the floodgates. But of course, pouring with this thing is definitely going to be a lot harder, unless it's got a hydraulic line or something attached to it. Because this looks old, like you would, like it's got a flip handle on it. And they'd probably set it down enough to where the concrete worker could reach it and then flips the handle. Hey, the pouring thing fixed itself for me. A little pouring marker
Nice.
finally fixed itself. It's not directly underneath the machine. I mean, there's another one directly underneath the machine, but before it was just the one.
Oh, I gotta restart again.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'll be back again.
Ah. Place pallet of bricks, wood beams, pallet of wood, and pallet of oriented strand boards. What the hell is an oriented strand board? Is that like a trim? No idea. No, that's not what I wanted. There's another thing in here that's square. Oh, both pallet bricks. Okay, I thought it just the one. I read that wrong. Oh no, it does want one of these. Whatever. Wants both powder bricks. Just whipping those bricks around like nobody's business. It's definitely how you treat a pallet of bricks. You just whip it around and drop it on the concrete, hard as you can. Okay, then it wants pallet of wood and pallet of wood beams. Pallet of wood and wood beams. 2 pallets of wood. 1 wood beam. Yep. 1 more pallet of wood. And wood beams. this is not wood beams. Don't know why I picked that up. I was thinking about something else apparently. This is wood beams. Ah, that's what we're using them for. Building framing. Like a corner frame. What the heck? Sure. Have a corner frame. We're only building one wall at a time this time. Corner frame, couple of walls, corner frame. That's about it. They did say they adjusted this, so maybe that's what it is. They adjusted the hard mode. That must be this wall. Yeah. There's a piece of the wall missing. Where's that? Like it doesn't even have a thing for it to place anything there. Maybe that's a ceiling to floor or floor to ceiling window. I hate those windows. It's so awkward. Where it's just like, oh yeah, you get a whole window from the floor to the ceiling. Like, why? Seems a bit of a waste. Oh, there was just apparently a bit of wood that it didn't want it placed. Weird. And I get another corner. Putting the corners in first, like a puzzle. We got a couple really, really big freaking windows in the back. Like, I don't know why you put those big old windows there. Your view is of another house. Those big old massive windows, and it's just a view of another house. To be truthful, though, if I was building a house, if I shared any walls, or if I had any walls that shared a view towards the neighbor, I would definitely be a wall and not a window. Or if it was a window, it'd be a tiny window. One of those stained windows that you can't see inside of. Or maybe just a one-way mirror just to piss them off. Or one-way glass. Just to piss them off. The sun hits that side, reflects off it, goes straight into their house.
Ah, you don't need happy neighbors. Yeah, that's what it'd be. You're like, oh yeah, I have a window, I can see you guys clearly, but you can't see me at all. I know I definitely have that if I had my own, like, if I was going to have a shop, right? My own shop that I own, and business that I operate and stuff like that, I would definitely be those ones that would have the second floor office. Even if the whole entire building's not going to be second, or have a second floor to it, it's just going to be the one little bit of it that has a second floor where the office is. You got the main office, and then you've got my office, which is above that. And I'd have one of those big old one-way windows where I can see the entire shop from the second floor. See the entire shop. And I just
sit in my office chair and just look out the window, watch everybody work. I would definitely, I would be one of those people. And I'd probably get bored of it though. Like, I guess I'll go down there and work on a car or something. Would that be one of my things though that I would definitely want to do? I definitely want to own my own shop and run my own business. Pretty cool. Two more big old windows on this side. I'm building the first floor one wall at a time, apparently. Or one window at a time, I should say. There's barely any walls. There's barely any outside wall. It's all freaking windows, man. It's insane. Apparently this person, this whoever ordered this house construction is just like, I want windows. Windows everywhere. There aren't gonna be a single wall that's not going to have a freaking massive window in it. The only wall that I see that doesn't have a massive window in it is the wall that shares the garage. That's it. All the rest of them have big old windows. Lay bricks? Wait, how? Oh, is it just an unpack thing? No, that's a weird brick. That was not. Those were not those types of bricks. I call BS. At least it doesn't seem like it. Like, these bricks look like, the sides of them look like sponges. A bunch of little holes. But the bricks that it put up doesn't really look like these. Oh, that's weird. So the garage, they wanted the garage brick. But they wanted the house walls to be made of wood. Interesting. Oh, now I'm doing in the interior walls. Okay, so the walls, I guess these walls aren't going to have windows in them because they're interior walls. That'd be... I don't know, would you find that strange? A wall with a window in it, interior wall? Just to have a window to your kitchen. Just because. That would be rather strange. Or just a big old window to your bedroom. From the living room.
Yeah.
Like, sure. Why? I do not know. Alright, one more wall. Or one more interior wall. That'll be the first floor relatively mapped out. That's actually how I build my houses in games. Where you place in bits of it at a time. Actually, if I'm going to have multiple floors, I definitely like to lay out the entire layout of the whole place. Let's see, deliver wood components. Package of ceiling element wooden frame. Looks like that's what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm driving around and I got lost.
You got a trailer?
Yeah, I got a trailer.
I'm guessing those beams are going to be building, or for building the second floor.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Either that or the roof. Roof, second floor. This one looked like a... Oh, yes. That's right, you left. This, that. There you go. Yeah, they look like one of those houses that doesn't have... They don't have any kind of gabled or slanted roofs. They just have a flat, square roof. Which is rather... okay. I guess you wouldn't have to worry about if your roof was like flat concrete. I guess you wouldn't have to worry about too much on the old leaking front or having to get your roof redone after a hailstorm. It's actually quite strange when you think about that kind of stuff, that a lot of stuff, it was like, oh yeah, everything's becoming more rounded and sleek and stuff like that, look more futuristic, and now we've gone back to everybody wants square squares and rectangles.
I really did like the old 50s. What was it called? What would you call that? The Art Deco, where it was like really funky looking, like what they thought futuristic was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I really like the way that looked.
Yeah, the future flying cars with the super rounded fenders and weird looking bubble car style. Yeah, some of those look pretty good. There was a bus that was a really cool looking. Definitely, it was like there was not a single square edge on this bus. Maybe the edges of the bumpers would have been slightly square, but it was all rounded on the front, and it went straight halfway back, and then it slanted downwards as it go toward the rear, like a slug bug. It slanted down all the way to the bumper, the whole body. It was really cool looking. It had a fin in the middle.
Front one.
Oh, front one.
Yeah, the front one's the first one.
Righty. It's just like, man, I really would like to ride in that bus. That looks cool. Yep, roofing bits. Actually, you know what? Just in case there's more to go get. It's like I'll just take this one off your trailer as well and place it to the side. There we are. Sound like I had two train horns trying to go off at the same time.
Yeah, I noticed the horn will like make all the vehicles in the area go off, not just
Oh.
your vehicle.
Interesting. Sure. So that's why it was a double horn sounding.
So what's it wanting? Delivering the components. Fucking hell, I have to restart again.
Why?
It's telling me to deliver components and I see you fucking with shit that does not exist.
Oh. Man, the syncing on this one is
They've
really bad.
broken it. It's even worse.
Yeah. You're probably sitting there going, when is he gonna move that stuff? Why is he just swinging the crane around like nothing's going on? It's like, yeah, you already got like half the roof put on. There we go. Alright. Oh. I still love this. It's just like, oh yeah, pick up the thing from here, move it 20 feet this way, and place it down. It's like, why? Like, I get when you're moving it like halfway across the construction zone to place it where you need it, sure. But when you need to move it 5 feet, there's no
Oh
point.
god, everything's broken. It's all fucked up.
What's all fucked up?
Everything. If you could only see it.
Get it, open it.
Jesus.
Can you open up your pie menu and go to camera and photo mode?
My camera doesn't come up, my pie menu doesn't come up.
Well, get the
Everything is fucked. I moved here, it's just fucked.
all right. Get the best F12 screenshot you can grab. That's what I'd say.
Jesus, come on, game, work for me.
If you can get an F12 screenshot, then you can send it to me. And then that'll be the thumbnail. If it's all fucked up like that. pallet of strand boards. I guess what these thin boards are. And one more. Unpack materials. Here. Oh, now we're building the second floor. Nope, doesn't want that there. Where do you want it? Oh, wants it there. Uh-oh. I placed the wall frame down and it fell over for a second. And then clipped back into place where it was supposed to be. It's like, huh? Something ain't happy.
Alright, let's see. Is the game broken as shit?
Hmm?
Okay, let's see. Hey, things are here!
Things are working. Want to put that in the mobile or the standard crane? Then there's still a lot of walls to place, I fear. It's taking a while.
Things are working, things are working.
Oh yeah? Yep, and even more walls to place. So we can put down the other crane. Maybe. With both of us. I think. Can you hear me at all?
Well, you're picking up invisible shit again.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you finished that one, and now it's just like, guess what? No more.
Hmm. Yeah. So many walls. I bet you there's another roof.
Oh,
Considering,
shit.
considering there's another giant block of wood over there. Okay, that's that corner. This one is taking a while. Oh, they want a deck on top of their garage. Five more walls. 5 more bits of wall. Guessing this mission's just gonna be broken the entire time. One more bit. One more bit. And the next stage should probably be the ceiling. No, oh, that's right. We got to put in 6 more walls. Forgot that there's going to be interior walls to this upper floor as well. No. I'm tired of craning. I've had my fill of crane today. They got ready to be excavating a hole for 4 hours. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. This right here is just kind of tedious. Little bits of wall we're placing in here. Or little walls and stuff. Little doorways, little walls. Makes sense from an easier standpoint to place to build the walls on the ground, and then place the frames up. But still, it's very tedious. A lot of little bits. The only thing that'd be more tedious is placing the individual 2x4s. That would be hell, though. So go for this big wall. Well, at least we know that this is decently built. The walls are actually made out of 2x4s. You keep getting my hook stuck in that frame. Because where I live, the only walls built out of 2x4s are the outside, the ones that share with the outside. The between rooms walls are, unless it's between like the bathroom where it needs space in between. The other walls they're just either a flat piece of plywood or a couple of panels stuck together. Super thin. Like it takes paper thin to a new level. Alright, now it wants this big old hunk of wood over here so we can place the roofing bits. That's not even half of it. Or that is half of it. And down she goes. And boom goes the dynamite. That's what I should say. Every time I place a giant chunk of wood. And boom goes the dynamite. More little bits. Couldn't have been just one piece there. No, you gotta have 4 pieces or 3 pieces for that tiny little spot. I'm just complaining because it's tedious.
Well, it was working for a while. Now things have exploded again.
Like, is it like bad funny?
Well, all of these are like stuffed into the ground and into each other. Not like super scuffed, but
Not something worth not something thumbnail worthy.
no, not like last time. But last time it was just like no UI, everything was scuffed. It was bad.
The hell was that shadow? There's a shadow of something flying over.
I mean, I see things happening and nothing happening.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, now I have to reset again because
Guess what?
this level is completed, but it has not completed.
No, it's not completed. Yeah, that time the level was not completed yet.
Oh, it wasn't saying that anything was in the way, it was just saying that, you know.
Yeah, the level was not completed. I hadn't completed it yet. I was getting ready to place. I was getting ready to place the last board, and I thought, well, this is probably the best thumbnail we're gonna get anyway. It's like a half-built house. I do like the screenshot mode though. Turns off the UI for you. Now it's done. Now I gotta go up to the second floor and unpack the materials. I think the stairs were right here. This must be like a storage room. The stairs are too close to that window. Way too close. Farm interaction. Excavate planting pit. There's a couple planting pit we gotta excavate. Oh yeah, putting a few trees down. Do you see those?
Sure, yeah, totally.
What's that?
I totally. Oh, I see these markers.
Yeah, it wants you to, or wants those to be excavated.
I
So-
mean, only one way to try. I mean, I think the drill could drill out the circles, or we could just use the bucket and just send it on home. What do you think?
Just the excavator. I don't want to drive that big thing. Unless I have to put pipe in the ground. Perfect.
Dig.
Perfect. Giant hole, little tiny sapling.
Oh, it's for a sapling. Okay.
Yeah, it's for a little tiny sapling. That bucket is like 10 times bigger than the sapling.
Yahtzee.
There's one. I like how we're craning this sapling. Oh no, we couldn't just, go over and pick it up. We gotta crane it over. It's too heavy. 5 pounds
I mean, I
is...
could understand the bud on the bottom there being heavy, but, this tree nonetheless, it's not going to be too heavy to pick up.
Definitely not something a mobile crane that's going to be used for. Now, a full-size tree I could understand. Something that weighs, several hundred pounds to almost 1,000 pounds, maybe more. I know those one trees I hauled, those bull pines, when they're fully grown enough to be hauled like that on a truck, they weigh almost 2,000 pounds each, and that's without the tops and the branches. The tops and the branches get chopped off before they get loaded onto the truck, and they weigh almost 2,000 pounds each. It's like, fucking hell. Well, that's a lot of wood. All right, unpack the materials.
Okay. Let's see if this works.
Looks like it's working. Oh, you packed the sidewalk, or unpacked it to the sidewalk. I guess I gotta return those two.
Warehouse. Store all.
Speak with the phone. Did you see their parked car? Here's their parked car. If you can see it.
Oh, that car is so fucked. The car is upside down.
Did you see it fly out of the driveway? When the cutscene went for me, it spawned the car halfway in the driveway and then flew. I was like, oh well, there goes their brand new car to their brand new house. Alrighty. Vehicle fleet. Or no, let's press up on this. Store, 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 and store. There we go. Nice.
Later.
That's not how that works, game. You were like 5 feet behind that vehicle, just floating
I know.
in the...
It eventually kicked me off.
Oh man. Well then. I think I've had my fill for tonight, to be honest.
Well, the game's been broken for half the time for me, so...
Yeah.
It has, but has not been working.
Yeah, plus I need to get I'm a little bit behind on some other stuff, so...
Yeah. It was working and now it's just not anymore sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, let me refresh. Let me refresh. Let me refresh.
Yeah. I think we're gonna go ahead and leave it there. Short video from usual, but it kind of sucks and is boring for one person that can't even play the game.
I mean, I'd meander around and attempt shit.
Yeah. I imagine that'd get pretty old pretty fast, though. Having to restart the game every 20 minutes, if that. Every 5 minutes. Get kind of annoying. Well, I guess until next Monday.
Yep.
Later.
Oh,
Have a good one.
you too. Take care. Don't have too much fun though.
Yeah. Bye.
Later.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna call it. Yeah, the game being broken and stuff like that, and I'm having to do all the work. uh, yeah, this is what we mean by this game sometimes. Just like, oh yeah, this is how it's supposed to go. Apparently, now they're working on it. Multiplayer is just a little bit broken. I'd imagine single player's a lot more stable. But yeah, and also I'm a bit behind on other stuff. Sorry we had to cut it. Sorry we have to cut it a bit short, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. Yeah. Regardless of what's going to happen, hope you enjoyed. And until next time, until next Monday, when we hopefully we'll get a full episode next Monday, and whatnot, we'll be able to record a full episode next time. But until then, I guess it's a goodbye.